Singleton video here on the channel. I am having a ton of fun with this format, as I always do when it comes to MTG Arena, so I decided to share the deck list that I have been using. Yesterday I went 5-0 with it fairly easily, and so I just wanted to share it with you guys because I'm having a ton of fun with it. So before I begin, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy this video and Singleton content, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, let me know in the comments section down below, and I will be sure to make more Singleton content in the future. Also, it's just if you want to support the channel, hitting the thumbs up and subscribing is the best way to do that. Also, if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment. But without further ado, let's get into the deck tech. So this is a Jeskai Control list that wins with a variety of Planeswalkers. We've got Karn, Scion of Urza, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, Ral is it Viceroy, Huatli, Warrior Poet, Teferi, Artifice Master, and then against the aggressive decks, you can win with like Lyra Dawnbringer and getting a hit in with that. Dream Eater is pretty cool win condition as well, and Bolas' Clutches can steal something. And then we basically have a ton of removal spells. We've got Shivan Fire, Shock, Lava Coil, Lightning Strike, Justice Strike, all Fight with Fire, are all good removal spells. Oh, Baffling and then Seal Away. And then we have a bunch of counter spells: Disdainful Stroke, Essence Scatter, Negate, Absorb, Ionize. A couple of board sweepers like Star of Extinction for just a big reset, Cleansing Nova, Settle the Wreckage, Deafening Clarion, and then we just have a couple of Mind Controls, the Entrancing Melody, and the Bolas' Clutches. Just a very fun deck. Chromatic Lantern is just really nice mana fixing, same with Skittering Surveyor, and overall the deck is just a ton of fun to play. Yeah, it really plays out really nicely, and I hope you get to see it. In the mana base, we just have a bunch of normal lands that you'd expect for a 3-color deck, and then a Field of Ruin for those pesky as Kantas on the other side of the battlefield. But without further ado, let's get into some matches, because once you see it in action, it really is quite a fun deck. Hello, and welcome to round 1. This is definitely a keep. You just want to make sure you have all your lands in your opening hand, and we've got a couple board sweepers for the aggressive opponent, and against the control matchups, you'll just have time to draw your good card for the control matchup. Ooh, looks like it could be a good matchup for Deafening Clarion. That's what I like to see. We'll just get this Sacred Foundry into play, and yeah, no, we'll get the Steam Bins into play. Getting double blue is more important because we have Absorb that we would maybe potentially want to hold up on turn 3. If we can get a 2-for-1 with Deafening Clarion, we'll just go for it probably. Otherwise, we'll just go for the Chromatic Lantern. Next turn. Opponent is playing Bant. Ooh, they're playing Bant Merfolk. So I think we kind of want to Deafening Clarion on this board. But I think we're going to be greedy. Because if he plays 2 Merfolk, he can't really get this out of range. And even if he does get it out of range somehow, we can settle the wreckage. So I'm not super worried, but getting a good Deafening Clarion is pretty nice. And we're using our mana, so we're not like showing him that we have a Deafening Clarion necessarily. And we can Deafening Clarion plus Lightning Strike. Ooh, oh yes, rewarded to the max. Oh, my sweet, sweet opponent, you spring child. Oh my gosh, that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. We'll just give our creatures lifelink for no reason. And then we will play this island untapped so we can Disdainful Stroke his next play, if we need to. So that was just pure value. And then you just draw a Planeswalker and win with sweet Super Friends action. Sure. Gets a nice little divination action going. Sure. Let's just Lightning Strike that before it gets out of control. And then you just draw your Teferi, your Tezzeret. I like to just draw extra cards so I can find more Planeswalkers. But there's an argument to just making some Thopters too. When I'm at a high life total, a low life total, I'm more likely to make Thopters just with some protection. Play a big creature so I can steal it. Okay, that's not really what I had in mind, but keep it on top, please. I beg of you. Oh yes, this is good. draw an extra card. And then we will seal away this Branchwalker. I mean, this Jade Light Ranger. Sure. He might have Carnage Tyrant, so we kind of want to hold on to Settle the Wreckage, because that's one of the only ways we lose at this point. I think we're going to start ticking up the Tezzeret at least once, so that we can start drawing 2 cards. But we kind of just want to find a... that's a good draw. We'll just Baffling into this. And then we'll tick it up once so that we can start drawing 3 or more artifacts. So we'll just start ticking it up towards ultimate, because that'll just win us the game if we ult it. And we have a couple counter spells, so we don't really need more action right now. And in Bolas' clutches. I love Singleton. Singleton is just really fun because every game plays out pretty differently, and you play against a bunch of different decks. You never play against like super meta decks. So this is like my own brew. I just kind of took all of my favorite Jeskai Control cards and all my favorite Planeswalkers in these colors, and I just kind of play them all. So it's just a ton of fun. I love it a lot. I love the format. It's probably like my favorite thing to do on MTG Arena, or one of them. Okay, just gonna get that attacking action. Ooh. We will Disdainful Stroke that. Get stroked. Confront the Assault. This is a weird card to be playing. This is literally a card that's like only on Arena. I've never seen this. I've seen this card, but in like my collection, but like never played with it before. Oh, oops. Oh, right. It's got my... I can just cast it. I don't even need to activate it. I will activate it so I thin my deck a little bit, and in case my Lantern dies, but sure, we'll let that resolve. Let's get that basic land. Why are they all disorganized? Let's get an island. Oh, that was a fun draw. So now we'll just draw 2 cards. Ooh, Azor's Gateway is a fun one, especially with Expansion Explosion. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Okay. Now we have the 3rd artifact, so we can just trade with one of our Thopters. We'll negate it. We have another counterspell as protection and a clutches if we really need it. Interesting. Sure. We can just double block it. Yup. This is sick. This is going really well. You tend to do pretty well against every matchup with this deck. It doesn't really have a weakness. It's just the perfect deck. It probably has some weaknesses, but like the Eldest Reborn is pretty good against it, but overall, just a very good deck. Let's activate our Azor's Gateway and get rid of a Stone Quarry. We don't need that. Get a Thopter so we can draw 2 cards next turn. Play our land. Playing lands is really good with this deck, regardless of what's happening. And we can expansion him for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. Oh, they messed it up. That's sad. I wish I could tell them like that you hit Z to undo. Do we want search for Azcanta? Probably not. We're gonna win regardless. Let's just get rid of NicolaiBolas' clutches. That seems fine. And then we can get the search for Azcanta going. We're just gonna try and ultimate this Tezzeret. Because it's gonna be sick. Play this. We got a replacement mind control effect. So we'll just ultimate this guy. And then we'll just get a Planeswalker every turn and win with that. Or Lyras and Dream Eaters and stuff. I don't think I've ever ulted this. I usually just draw a bunch of cards and win that way. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a cool little thing. Additional... Oh, man, that's actually really sweet. I really hope he doesn't have an NicolaiBolas' clutches with negate backup. That would suck. Oh, that would suck so bad. I would have to like expansion. I have counterspell plus expansion for it, so I'm not like worried. But like, I was worried until I realized that I had that combo. That's a sick combo. I have double counterspell. If we get into a counter war. Sure. I'm saving my counters for something that actually matters. Ah, Slimebind. Probably don't want that. Oh, goodness. A little bit of I mean, not everyone has all the mythics and stuff that I have, but he's keeping it on top. Interessant. Let's go. We'll get rid of Fight with Fire. I know it can do a bunch of damage, but we just don't need it. Oh, man, I really want to flip search for Azcanta, but this is like one of my best ways to win the game. Oh, let's just keep it on the library. Yeah, we'll just get this sweet emblem. So we know he's drawing Parhelion Patrol. The emblem. What do we want? Permanents. Let's get our Teferi. And then next turn we'll get our Ral. Sure, we'll let that one resolve. Activate and get rid of land. Graveyard, so we can flip this thing. Transform. Okay, let's activate Azcanta. Oh my goodness. We'll take the Ral. Play Ral. Plus Teferi. Plus Ral. Actually, we're going to minus Ral to kill this thing. Play a land. We're just going to attack him so we can win the game. I have left myself a little bit exposed. Maybe I should have just gotten the counterspell. We're going to pick up our Our Dream Eater is going to be lethal, so let's just get that. Because that's 9, 10, 11 plus expansioning him. This could be useful. And even if we don't use it, we'll just draw it and discard it with Azor's Gateway. We'll bounce that thing. I should have attacked with my Thopters. That was silly. Good game. Looks like they're about to concede. Okay. Yep. Sure. I just need to make sure I don't deck myself. I have 22 cards. I'm fine. Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't have 10 mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I just like the animation for the drawing. Whee! Boom, we got him. Hype. That is how it is done. I hope you enjoyed it and come back for the next round. Hello and welcome to another round with our Jeskai Singleton deck. We're going to keep this one. We have a Searcher's Cantrip to help us find lands. It is a little bit sketchy, but not so sketchy that we won't keep. I hope we draw a land here, though. Okay, now it's a little bit sketchier. But Azcanta really does help. Wall of Vines is an interesting one. Okay. I really hope we don't lose this deck. Definitely graveyard anything but a land. And we missed it. Ugh. And we can't even seal away his Greenwood Sentinel. That's sad. Okay, we can seal away that. We'll probably just Skittering Surveyor. Library. We're just gonna seal away this 3/3. Don't want to take too much damage. We're gonna counter that for sure, though. If we draw a land, we can just place Karn. Oh, that's a good one. It's not a land, but clearing the board is really good here. That's why you play your sweepers, so that you can fall behind and be okay. Whew, thank goodness he didn't have a good follow-up play. Like, if he'd gone 5th land, 5 mana, 5/5, I would have been in trouble. A little bit. I have Seal Away, but we're going to pay 2 life to get this Karn into play. There's so much pressure from having a Planeswalker. What's it going to be? Matey? Ooh, he gives me the plains. That land! Hype. This is where you start hoping he doesn't have Carnage Tyrant. Ooh, thank goodness. Graveyard Opt. Just going to get the Teferi into play. We're actually going to -2 the Karn, so we have a chump blocker. Then we're going to -3 to get rid of the Druid. Or a blocker, because we don't want him to just start going wide with that. And then we'll just start ticking up. Oh, that is bad. least I have 2 Planeswalkers, so I've got kind of backup. He'll probably kill Karn. I'm not sure what he'll kill. It's hard to say. Yeah, he killed Karn. You monster opponent. Meteor Golem's a pretty good card in this meta. We'll draw. Well, that's nice. We will just get this Skittering Surveyor down. And then we will... I think we want to Justice Strike this thing, because if he has enchantment removal, it's pretty bad for us. Because then he just gets to just destroy another permanent. And Seal Away can kind of hit anything. Oh, the value! Oh, so much value. And then we're going to transform as Kanta. And if we hadn't hit that Deafening Clarion, it would have been sketchy for sure. Now we're going to get that double as Kanta value. Oh, yes, we can seal away that. Never fear, opponent. Ooh, never mind. That was fun. I like it. Then we get to get an Azcanta activation in here. Oh, he's drawing Druid of the Horns. Nice. Watley. Oops. We'll just make a 3/3. Again, maybe I should have taken just the Absorb because I can't really lose at this point, but like the only cards I'm really scared of are like Carnage Tyrant, which I can't counter anyway. And that is game. Oh, I can't target players with that. Bam, got another W, and I hope you'll stay with me for the next round. Hello, and welcome to another round with our Jeskai Control Singleton list. We're keeping this. We have to turn to Azcanta. And we have all our colors. And the card that I really fear is turn to Adonto Vanguard. That card will mess me up if my opponent gets it into play. Like, I have some mind control effects. Oh, thank God. Thank God it's not Azcanta. I mean, thank God it's not a Adonto. We're going to get this search into play. We're not under a ton of pressure. If he does play in a Johnny's Pridemate here, we can nab it with this Lava Coil. Graveyard, that's a really nice card to put in the graveyard. Some nice free value. Let's Azor's Gateway. And then use that. Our opponent's going pretty wide. We really do need to find a Clarion or something. We want to keep our lands. Let's get rid of Precognitive Perception. We're gonna have to graveyard that. We're just kind of digging for removal and board sweepers specifically. Okay. Well, we're gonna Lava Coil this thing. And then we'll play this untapped so we can use our Azor's Gateway. We're going to take 5 here. It's sketchy. This is not a very quick board sweeper. We can now find not Deafening Clarion, what's it called? That 5-mana Cleansing Nova. Oh, definitely don't want Rupture Spire. So, if I use that, I take 5 again. I'm just going to graveyard it. Yes! Lyra, you're my hero! I'm just dead if he has like a removal spell, which he probably has, because he doesn't have any lands. Oh, man. Yes! We're alive! Oh, this is so good. We'll graveyard. So he has 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to attack him then. We have a negate for if he has like a trample effect. And we'll end our turn. Actually, we will use this first, in case we draw something relevant. Ooh, that's actually kind of relevant. We will use this then to find an untapped land. Because now we don't have to pay life with our Hallowed Fountain. I probably should have gotten an island. I'll get an island with Evolving Wilds. No! Oh, it's only 1 forest. Thank God! I was terrified. I was like, no! Can you imagine? I lose because I got just completely dominated. Okay. Oh, that's definitely staying. Oh, man. I was going to just Starve Extinction his forest. But now I'm really liking this just Dream Eater his stuff play. Graveyard, graveyard. We'll kill the token. Get rid of Star Extinction because we won't need that anymore. Whew. Things are looking up for the good guys here. We really bounced back there. If he'd had a removal spell like a Luminous Bonds, we would have been screwed. Oh, he had the Ixalan's Binding the whole time. So if he'd drawn a land, we would have lost. That's funny. Yes! Oh, sweet victory. Oh, man. What a clutch game. Anyway, I hope you'll stay with me for the next round. Hello, and welcome to another round with Jeskai Singleton. We're going to keep this hand. It's very sketchy without blue mana, but we have a Karn, we have a Seal Away, Settle the Wreckage, and those are some pretty good cards. Ooh, ooh, yikes. That is bad for me. Oh, no. Oh, dear. this treasure map down. Dang, Shaper Sanctuary is good against me. Huh. Oh no. Well, we're going to scry with treasure map for sure. We'll probably have to Justice Strike something. Oh, does he have a Naturalize? Oh, thank goodness we found a land. We'll get this Karn online. Start drawing extra cards. Yes, it's land. Land ho! Wait, why would he not give me Field of Ruin? What's he up to? What are you up to, opponent? We're gonna play this island so we can hold up Absorb. Wait, what? That does not make any sense. Maybe he has a Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, we'll counter it. I mean, you gave us a counter spell. Ooh, Ral. Hello, Ral. Nice to see you, my friend. Okay, so we want to hold up our counter spell because there's no reason not to. So we can play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get up to 8 mana. Let's scry here, get our treasures. So now we have 7 mana. So we can hold up our Absorb with our stuff. That's nice. We can kill both of his enchantments. Hype! Yes. Having the answers feels good. And we'll start making constructs at this point. Sure. Sure. Oh, the Cleansing Nova. This is the greatest Cleansing Nova. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, opponent. Actually, I'm not really sorry, but I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Actually, might be. Okay, so, oops. So first we're going to sack one to draw a card. Then we're going to sack the other 2 to cast it, because I'm going to kill my own. Treasures, you have been noble friends, good compatriots. But we must do what is best for the team. Okay, how many instants? We have 2. Perfect. Oh, currently 4, because it counts the ones exiled with silver counters. Oh, that is so good. That is too good, in fact. We're going to get rid of Highland Lake. Try me, opponent. Try to cast a spell. Oh, this is too good. This is brutal. Okay. Let's get that Azor's Gateway down. And then we'll just start making constructs. We'll just make 4 of these bad boys. Because we already have enough counter magic for days. Oh, you monster. You're giving me a 3/3. let's take old Lyra. It's kind of funny how many games you just win by hitting them with Lyra. We don't need to do anything yet, though. Take action. 1, 2. We'll take more counter magic. Things are looking up. Sure. Yeah, we don't have to deal with a 9/9. We could just Justice Strike it, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We should have just Justice Striked it, but it's game either way. Boom! We got another victory. Whew, the deck is rolling. And I'll see you for the next round. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final round of the video. Hopefully we face off against another control matchup so we can really showcase the power of our deck. We're going to keep this hand. We have a treasure map to help us find lands. Ooh, let's go. Finding lands is the key here. Oh, yes. Multicolored control. This is what I want to see. We're just going to get our Meandering River into play. Or maybe they're at Mardu aggro or something, but hopefully it's a control deck. But they don't have blue, so maybe not. We're just going to scry to find lands. Yikes. Don't want that. Haha. Land either way. Oh, this could get ugly. Oh, thank goodness he's attacking Karn. No, it's like he could hear me. Untapped land. Untapped land. Yes! Why would you give me the untapped land? Oh, that's so good for me. Thank God. I guess he doesn't want to give me spells, but he didn't know I had no lands in hand, so. Whew, that was good. Whew, I saved myself a lot of damage. Well then. In that case, you cruel, cruel human. You cruel little beast. I'm just going to make a car instruct. Ah! No! Doom Whisperer. Oh, man, that's a good draw. Let's plus, see what we find. Hopefully an untapped land so we can hold up Disdainful Stroke. Oh yeah, there's no way he gives us his Canta. Wow, this Karn has been incredibly good for us. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of the Karn. Pretty proud. He's gonna kill our Teferi. with the goblins. That's not the biggest of deals. Yeah, no Ajani for you, buddy. Yes, and he concedes the perfect 5-0. Oh my goodness, I've won 10 matches in a row with this deck. This is the hypest thing ever. Whew. Anyway, that is going to do it. Wait, we got a mythic? Oh, mesmerizing Benthid. Nice. Anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. If you did and made it all the way till the end, say hashtag Jeskai for the win in the comments section down below to let me know you made it to this point. I really do think it's cool when I see it go through the comments and see all the people that made it to the end, and it's awesome. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and oh, let's look at our prizes. We got some gems and a hatchery spider. Nice. That is going to do it for this video, and I will talk to you next time.